very sassy looking smugglers / pirates. Greetings and welcome back to more Renowned Explorers. Ah yes, we're back. We're back with Anna and crew for more exploration goodness. And we're on a bit of a Renowned Explorers binge right now because I'm enjoying playing the game. I'm just going to do a massive epic batch recording, loads of episodes. No idea how well it's going down on the channel, hopefully reasonably well, but if not, then, well, tough. There's going to be more of it. There's going to be more of it until I have completed this particular run through with Anna, either until she and her crew are defeated, have lost all their resolve, and have abandoned their goals of becoming the most renowned explorers in the Renowned Explorers Club, or indeed until they have finished, either achieving that goal or at least achieving some kind of recognition. Who knows? Anyway, let's crack on. Last time we resolved to head to the Caribbean island, and that is precisely what we're going to do. The Caribbean island, Roshe's lost treasure. Difficulty 2 stars. The once fierce Dutch pirate Roshe disappeared many years ago after burying his pirate treasure. Monkeys and smugglers will oppose you. Not monkeys! Oh no! Smugglers, not pirates? Slightly disappointing. You know, I mean, pirates would be better, wouldn't it? Let's face it. And an aggressive approach could make it easier. Oh, well. I mean, I try not to be aggressive, but actually, as it turns out, Anna is rather good at it. She looks like a sweet and lovely girl, but actually she is a vicious fiend. Make no mistakes. And, you know, Charles and Molly, they just kind of tag along. They do what's required of them. Charles is Marcus of Queensberry. Boxing obviously comes in extremely handy. Molly likes to stab people in the feet. What can I say? I mean, they're a great crew. I think they're amazing. Expect nature challenge and technique challenge in abundance. There is a lot to study for research. Nature and technique, eh? Do we have any nature or technique? Frankly, I don't know. But we're going to launch the expedition anyway. Unlocks item shop in New Orleans. Ooh, fascinating. All right, let's do it. Let's launch the expedition. The Unknown Expedition. Finally, you can start your search for Roshe's treasure. The treasure, once stolen from the Spanish Silver Fleet, should be somewhere on this pristine and beautiful island. Anna looks at the map you got from Pinkerton to find out where. A place near a waterfall. Continue. Look, there is a place near a waterfall. Also, I'm just going to say, there was kind of a slightly concerning or slightly worrying skull-shaped mountain there. I mean, skull-shaped mountains normally imply some kind of dastardly villain and or ghosts and or pirates. But we've been assured there aren't going to be any pirates here, so maybe not. The crew sets foot on the beautiful island and looks around. Just when Anna finds some man-made debris and realizes this island is not as uninhabited as you first thought. You've got company. Probably smugglers, right? Smugglers! What did I say? This guy looks a bit like a pirate. Look, I mean, that's fairly pirate-esque. A lady pirate as well, possibly. Smugglers! They came rushing towards you. Our secret island has been discovered. Well, we've got to silence them, mateys. Slightly piratey, slightly West Country, who knows. It seems they will leave you no choice. Stand your ground. Come on, Charles. Did you see the look in Charles's eyes? I mean, he had a proper an evil look in his eyes. We get no particular advantage for resolving the encounter in any particular way. They are aggressive, so let's just scare them. We don't need to kill them. These very sassy looking smugglers / pirates. Anyone else? They're all the females. The male pirate that was with them, he is just not here. He's perhaps off in the trees watching this encounter go down, and why not? That's what I say. All right. Anna, you could just open with an experiment. Let's just open with an experiment. Look, it's probably better if you move forward. I thought you were gonna do it then, but no, you're not going to. All right, move forward, Anna, and experiment on them. Very good. That was somewhat successful, I think. Molly, you can get stuck in here. I mean, we could just go full on aggressive, couldn't we? Let's just go full on aggressive. Look, there are no. Oh, okay, we can't shank her. So, instead, we will terrify her! You think you're bad, sassy smuggler girl? You have not met the gritty Gritmeister of Gritland that is Molly Jones. Alright, Pinkerton, now, obviously you don't want to hit a lady, but there's nothing stopping you from throwing your gloves down at them in a terrifying manner. She certainly seems to be quite terrified by that. There we go, job done. Next turn. The sassy smugglers are now engaging us with their very pirate-like swords. Come on then. She had a gun. Are you alright, Charles? I think you just took a shot to the face. Not fantastic, but look, I think one more glove throwing should deal with this situation neatly. She may have a firearm, but frankly, a firearm is as nothing compared to the awesome power of a fully armed and operational white glove. So, yeah, there you go. Also, Anna is terrifying, so utilize that terrifying look of yours, Anna, with the way that your hair kind of like spikes up, possibly due to repeated exposure to like highly static charges and things. Molly, you can also terrify this one. Out and away with you, woman. Smuggler is absolutely terrified of us. Yes, of course she is. Of course she is. Why wouldn't she be? You're on your own there, smuggler, sassy lady. I'm afraid your time is nearly at an end. I think one more terrifying look from Anna with her statically charged hair should be more than enough. Oh yes, absolutely. And away she goes. Devious victory. You broke your opponent's mind. We broke our opponent's minds. That's basically the way this crew rolls. It's what they do, it's what they're good at. Devious, they ran away. Good, that leaves us with more energy to explore. Resolved a conflict deviously, so for the rest of this expedition, +5 grit, +2 speech power. Excellent. With the smugglers out of the way, your crew has enough time to hide the boat and to start exploring the island. Sadly, it seems that this island is a smuggler's hideout. Better be careful. Ready to go, Anna leads the crew into adventure. Adventure awaits! Alright, we got 10 food this time to fund our explorations. So, I don't know, one of these days... Oh, that costs 0 supplies to go there, look. Well, let's do that then. Let's totally go there and see if we discover anything. The crew finds nothing of interest in this area. There you go. So when it shows nothing, there actually is nothing. Let's head up here, I think. Or maybe we'll go here and then up. Here and then up. Tough. It's tough choices. Alright, we'll go here first. Seeing as we went to all the effort of coming up to this unexplored bit. You hear gunshots in the vicinity. You follow the sound. Follow the sound, really? Okay, fine. We follow the sound and see a smuggler showing off at a target, shooting in front of 2 other smugglers. A bullet ricochets off a tree and hits Molly. Molly, no! Who cries out of shock and presumably pain and blood loss. The smugglers immediately turn towards you. Show your worth. Molly, are you alright? That's a bit of a worry. Alright, look, some of the male pirate/smugglers are in. This time we actually get a bonus for resolving the encounter aggressively, and so I think aggression is called for, especially considering Molly has been shot. Doesn't seem to show on her resolve or anything, which is good, but you know, something that we need to bear in mind just in case. Can you do anything from here? No? Alright, fine. Molly, you can also move up and maybe... Yeah, just come up here, occupy this little spot. Probably actually should have held you back a little bit. You're getting a little bit ahead. Molly is just enraged, though, isn't it? Look, that's clearly what's happened. Molly has she's just taken this shot in the arm, screamed out in shock, and then just the rage has taken over, and she has just charged forth. Meanwhile, Anna is just exploring. She doesn't even know what's going on. She's decided, for reasons that are her own, to go up here to the north. And just kind of like wander around up there. Charles is taking his time reacting. He's not as young as he once was, and therefore is a little bit slow actually to get in and get involved and get stuck in. Molly, on the other hand, she is already engaged, and she's going to get even more engaged, I think. Here we go. Molly, get stuck in. Can't flank and shank, unfortunately, so it's just going to have to be an aggressive attack on this pirate fool here. Probably the one. I mean, his feet, because they're so widely spread, were kind of not where her attack went. But, you know, nonetheless, we'll just assume that it hit him in some fashion. It certainly seems to have reduced his resolve. But then, Molly charging at you with a massive sword on the end of a stick probably would, wouldn't it? Now that's not on, really, is it? Coming round the corner there with your ranged attack. I don't have any ranged attacks. Do you think I can get a ranged attack somehow? Frankly, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get the rest of these people in to engage. Can you come down here? Looks like there might not be a way through there. Does he have any ranged attacks? He can use his impress at range, and he can group. Oh, look at this! Look at this. He's going to come down here, and he's going to group insult both of these two suckers. Watch this! Oh yes, I laugh at your patheticness. You are now enraged, and you must find your way around. Possibly. Well, he's actually just buggered off. He's too afraid. Too afraid to engage me openly. Molly's going to step forward and just attack this guy, possibly killing him. Actually, I mean, that passes dangerously close to his gentleman's region, doesn't it? Which, frankly, I think would be enough to make me die of shock as well if Molly came at me with that thing. Here's the lady. She's coming round. She's after Charles. Charles has attracted her ire with his insults to her crew members. Anna is still miles away. Anna, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look, she's just going to go up over here. I can't seem to find my way around to where all of the baddies are. There seems to be some kind of like plus stuff flashing up over here though. Maybe that somehow increases your resolve. If you go there, Charles, I'm sorry, you're going to have to punch a lady. Fisticuffs, come on, Marcus of Queensbury. A good solid punch there. Well done, sir, well done. And now Molly can't do anything because she's not got range to do it. So she's got no move left either. She's just going to have to wait for Charles to finish the job. Who, of course, takes a bullet. But it's fine because, you know, he is trained in dealing with that kind of thing. Look, there we go. Something has happened, but we don't know what. We'll just assume. You know what? There needs to be at least one target in the area of effect. I don't think Anna would mind experimenting on, you know, just the terrain or trees or something like that. I'm pretty sure she'd be more than happy to do that. Do you want to... I think we're going to finish her off with a little bit of terrifying here. Look, it shouldn't be enough to switch our attitude, I hope, though let's call it an experiment. We've been fully hostile the whole time. Let's go with a quick terrify. Mark, he doesn't want to punch a girl, really, does he? He's a bit old school like that. He's going to throw down the glove, terrify her so that she flees. It is an aggressive victory, which is awesome. We have dominated our opponents. Victory is mine. My strength knows no bounds. It's true, Molly. Even when you're shot, you are just like so gritty. It means nothing. Armor +5, +2 attack power. Excellent. They sure won't be using explorers for target practice again anytime soon. Yes, look at this. Look how amused everybody is, apart from the pirate and the sassy smuggler lady. Oh no, great, continue. Good, okay, we've got a couple of collect tokens. We've got a whole load of encounter tokens. It's going pretty well so far. Alright, we can explore down to here, and then I think up to there maybe. Let's do it. I don't know what this is, look. Technique challenge. An engineer or rogue may be useful. We do have an engineer. Anna is an engineer. And Molly is like an absolutely badass rogue. So this is clearly the place to go. While you as passing through the Caribbean jungle... What? While you as passing through the Caribbean jungle... Typo. Anna spots a rundown treehouse. Continue exploring. You arrive at the tree where the house is built. It looks abandoned, and the only way up is an old, decaying ladder. Climbing it seems to be the only way of reaching the tree house, but if someone falls, you may lose resolve. So you decide to let only one person up. Anna also mentions that a rogue or engineer could be useful for exploring the tree. Thanks, Anna. Thanks for pointing that out. Obviously, you are an engineer, so you're probably referring to yourself, but let's face it, Molly has a much higher chance because she's like a badass rogue. And frankly, even Charles has a better chance because he gets +51 bonus for something or other. 5% base chance, 23 from attack power, 20% from survivalist. Yeah, it's going to be Molly though, isn't it? Look, I mean, collect may be the less useful resource, arguably, but I think I would be remiss in sending anybody but the person who has at least, you know, a 74% chance. Look, let's just do it. Let's just go. Molly, get in there. Get stuck in. Renownedly explore. You are standing inside the treehouse, which is indeed abandoned. There is quite a big pile of rubble, a rug, and a small window. You can also spot 2 wanted posters, one of a guy and one of a woman. Both are in Spanish. Interesting. Let's examine the rubble. You remove some of the rubble and notice a skeleton lying underneath. It seems to be a sailor from the Spanish fleet who has been hiding here. But what was he hiding from? He is holding on to something. There's a romantic letter in his hands, addressed to his girlfriend. Some of those lines would melt even a frozen heart. Even Anna's crazed, electrified heart may even be melted by it. Look, there she is. Anyway, the letter mentions him and the girl hiding together in this house. But one day the girl never came back from gathering food. Molly memorizes some of the romantic lines, which could be useful in campaigns. Oh, thanks, Molly. You do that. I'm sure it will come in very handy for you if you ever need to write a romantic letter to somebody. You are standing inside the treehouse. Yes, indeed. Shall we examine the rug? Molly picks up the rug to see if it is of any value. While doing so, Molly notices some sort of small safe beneath the rug. A danger sign is painted on the door of the safe. Fortunately, I think Molly has a 100% chance of succeeding at this. Look at this. Plus 60 from being a rogue, plus 36 from her extraordinarily grittiness, and 5% base chance. Open the safe, Molly! Molly has opened the safe. Inside is a small box full of jewelry, and one piece in particular stands out. Oh, what is it? It's a hidden jewel, 80 renown and 1 insight. 2 campaign, 4 study. Awesome. Take the treasure. Nice work, Molly. We can now look out the window. You look through the window and have a clear view of the surroundings. Oh, does that reveal the map? That's it. That's all there is. Molly, you can come back down. Molly climbs down safely and tells the others about the house and shows them the precious jewelry. Anna stares at the beautiful jewel and wonders why and who the inhabitant of this treehouse was hiding from. Wow. Okay. How fascinating. That's all really rather good, isn't it? Shall we go across here? Look, there is another technique challenge here, and here we've got a nature challenge and a culture challenge. Ooh, we do have nature. We do have a naturalist. Anna is a naturalist. Obviously we also have an engineer and a rogue, so we can do both of these in the end. Let's go to this one first, because it's got the most stuff in it. Look, where are we actually going ultimately? I don't think it's going to make much odds which one we go to first. So let's go to this one. A ruined Spanish fort lies in front of an almost impassable jungle. Naturally, you need to go to the other side. Anna ponders the option. Someone can investigate the fort for a passage. Someone will find a way through the jungle. Investigate the fort for a passage? I think so. Let's do that. Let's investigate the fort. Anna is leaning towards investigating the fortress for some information on the area. Who will spearhead the investigation? Oh, look at this. It's only a 60% chance if Anna takes charge here, which she probably will. But if she does, and if she succeeds or not, the answer will have to wait until next time, because we have run out of time. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I have been Weird Wizard. I hope you're still enjoying Renowned Explorers, and I will see you later. If the weather's not too bad, it's pretty windy by the looks of it. You know what? We're past halfway. We're going to have to turn back. It's just it's just been a terrible expedition. We've made it like a couple of 100 feet. Well. What experience.